Hey guys, back at it again, doing another weekend project. Today we're going to do something simple, easy, and fixable. We're going to change the oil pan on a 2008 Nissan Altima. Pretty simple job. Hopefully you could do this at your home. Be patient and take you on this quick tutorial here real quick. So first things first, let's go and lift this vehicle up real quick if you're at home. Okay guys, so once you have your vehicle on jack stands or up in the air, you're gonna go ahead, first thing this is actually your oil pan that we're gonna remove. But let's go ahead and remove this I want to say this is a undercarriage shield. So let's go remove that real quick. Pretty easy. All it is just a couple of these little tabs we're gonna take off. I took off a couple of them already, so let's go ahead and there's a couple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think there's one last one. Let's see. There we go. Alright. Just gonna put this somewhere. Alright. So now that we have exposed the undercarriage, the reason why I'm changing the reason why I'm actually changing this is because it's leaking oil from the sides, as you can see. Now they don't really sell a gasket for the oil pan. We're gonna use some RTV silicone, so let's go and get that real quick. Alright guys, so the first step, we're gonna go ahead and remove this 14mm bolt so that we can take the oil out. So let's gonna do that real quick. And if you're doing this when your car is hot, be very careful because you will get burned. And just have that catch pan ready. So we're gonna go ahead and let this drain, and then we'll come back with the next step. Alright guys, so next step, we're gonna go ahead and put the bolt back, and we're gonna start taking off the oil pan. These are 10mm bolts that we're gonna go ahead and remove. According to Nissan, there is a specific pattern you have to take these out. This is going to be the first bolt you're going to take out, and then you're going to go straight, and there's the second bolt, and then you're going to kind of go in the crisscross direction, the third, and then the fourth bolt here, and you're just going to continue going, taking it out in a crisscross pattern, I guess, so that way you can evenly remove. So let's go and do that real quick. Alright, here you guys go. Again, this is a 10mm bolt. Right here. And then we're going to go to the other one, second one here. And then I believe from there up here. And then I'm going to go ahead and continue doing that in the crisscross direction and take it out. So let me go ahead and get all those bolts out. Alright guys, I just took out the last 10mm bolt. There is a total of 11 10mm bolts all around. Now, once you have all the bolts, what I do encourage you, if you do have access to like a plastic, I want to say something that kind of slid in there, do not use a pry bar, do not use a hammer. If you do have access to a dead blow like this, you could definitely use that to kind of tap it a little bit. Don't go Donkey Kong on it, just because you don't want to damage it. Again, give it a couple taps here and there. If that doesn't work, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna use this to kind of pry it in there. I'm gonna try to stick it in here and then hit it with the dead blow. Let me see if I can do that with 2 hands real quick. Alright guys, so I was able to pry this in the middle of the oil pan and the actual aluminum housing on the top. So again, you got to be very careful. That's why I'm using a plastic pry bar, and just work your way into it as you go. Alright, so I'm just going to continue doing it. Just be careful. And once you have it to this position, be very careful. There's still oil that could drip. Have your catch pan ready. There you go. And just let the oil come out like so. Take your time. And again, that's why you have to be very careful to do this job when the car is cold. Otherwise, you could definitely burn yourself. There we go. Now the next step, we're going to go ahead and clean, take all this RTV out, the old one, so we can have a nice clean mating surface. Let me go and do that real quick. And while you're down here, go ahead and inspect the oil pump filter here, just to make sure there's nothing stuck in there. If it is, swap it out and change it. But everything looks good. So now we're going to go ahead and just scrape all these off with a little scraper. Let me get that here. And again guys, this is the most important step of this job, making sure that all the old silicone is removed, so that way when we put the new RTV silicone, it's going to go ahead and mate really good. Alright, so go ahead and take your time doing this, and then we're going to clean this up, and then we're going to go ahead and do the same on the oil pan itself right here. Alright, but we'll go into next time when we get there. Okay, so once you really clean the surface, so that way we can put the new oil pan with the new RTV gasket, we're going to go ahead and now clean this bad boy up. Let me take this here. I'm going to go ahead and clean this up really good. And you see the RTV on this side. We're going to go ahead and use the same scraper to clean that up. So let me go ahead and clean it up, and then we'll continue. Okay, so once you clean out the old silicone and scraped everything really nice and neat, we're going to go ahead and get this ready. We're going to go ahead and put some RTV silicone. This one I'm using. And we're just going to put a nice bead around this, all over this, and then we're going to go ahead and install the oil pan. So I already got this ready for us. So again, we're just going to do a bead, and we're going to go as let me get that going here. You don't have to go just a nice bead over it. So let me go ahead and do that with 2 hands. Alright guys, so once you put a nice, I want to say 1/8 thick bead all around the oil pan, we're actually ready to install it. And again, make sure everything's nice and clean, so that way the new silicon's going to go ahead, RTV silicon's going to go ahead and paste on it. So let's go and do that here real quick. Also, almost forgot, guys. Make sure that you actually clean the 10mm bolts, because you definitely want to have those clean. Sometimes you got that old silicone that's still stuck in there, so take the time to clean these as well. Make sure there's no little pebbles or rocks or anything, debris. So we got 15 minutes to get this installed, and just recently applied it like 4 minutes ago. So let's go ahead and get this here installed and get the bolt. Alright, here we go. So let me see if I could put you on the tripod so I can show you. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and install this. So according to Nissan, when you do put the oil pan back, there's a specific sequence you gotta put this in order for it to sit nice. So you want to put the first bolt on this side and just hand tying it for now, and I'll put the Torx here on the screen. So we're gonna go ahead and hand tying it in a crisscross sequence. So again, this is the first bolt, and this is the second bolt, and I'm going to go ahead and put the other one third, and then I'm going to go back here 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's the sequence you want to go ahead and do that. So let me go and do that real quick, and then we'll torque it. Alright guys, so again, we're going to torque these to 61 inch foot-pounds, which equates to about 5 foot-pounds. So we're going to go ahead and start off with this one. There we go. And then we're going to crisscross to this one. And then we're going to go back to this one. And then we're going to go ahead and crisscross back to this one. And then crisscross to this one. Alright, and then we're going to crisscross here to the bottom. Oh, we got that one already. And then we're going to crisscross back here. You're going to do it kind of like in a star shape pattern. And again, I had mentioned there's 11 bolts. My mistake, guys. It's actually 12 bolts. That it's going to be total. Alright guys, so basically that's going to go ahead and complete this job. Make sure you don't miss any of them. That should be all of them. Alright guys, so hopefully you guys like this job. It was easy, simple, and fixable. I would, according to Nissan, I would recommend to wait about 30 minutes before you even put the oil on it, just to allow the RTV. Alright, so once you let this dry for 30 minutes, we're going to go ahead and put the oil in the vehicle. Don't forget to put the shield on the top cover, so that way we can protect that from any type of debris going in there. Alright guys, almost forgot. Once you install everything, here's an extra tip. Since you're already doing all this job, might as well just change the oil filter and definitely install, refill with the appropriate, according to Nissan 5W20. It's recommended for this vehicle. So again, to get to that oil filter, all it is, just open up this little shield and just go ahead and start taking this off. And again, just be careful, have your catch pan ready to go there, so that way when it starts to drip, it should be good. There we go. Let that fall. Let's see if I can help it speed it up. There we go. And make sure that the actual ring here, it's on it, because sometimes they get stuck in here right there. So just make sure you clean that off appropriately, like so. And then we're gonna go ahead and get the new filter. Just put a little bit of oil on the top. And then go ahead and start to, and this should actually be hand tying it, guys. You don't have to use a wrench that I used to take it off. Just hand tying this bad boy like so. Alright guys, again, almost forgot to tell you that since you're already doing all this job, go ahead and change that oil filter. Alright guys, again, thank you so much for watching. Have a blessed day. But also I want to take this moment to give a big shout out to all my subscribers, all the people that have supported me throughout the years, and especially I want to give a big shout out to my brother-in-law Carlos Guzman for helping me build this amazing carport and installing my 2-post lift. It's always been a dream of mine to have one. Thank you so much, Carlos, and also my subscribers. Many more videos to come, guys. If you guys like this video, thumbs up, subscribe, and if you need any specific job on this Altima, let me know. We'll make it happen. Alright guys, have a blessed day.